Hi everyone, we are at Topanga Canyon today. I'm about 30 feet, maybe 40 feet up in a Quercus agrifolia. That's a California coast live oak. And my tie-in point is directly above the camera right now, and I'm about 10 or 15 feet out on this limb. I want to come back down so that I'm hanging directly below the tie-in point and descend to the ground. But it's kind of slippery. You can see there's like some algae or moss or something growing on the branches. So rather than just walking in and maybe slipping, I'm going to show you a technique to use the tail end of the rope to anchor yourself, use a Munter hitch, and guide your descent slowly out to your plumb line directly below the tie-in point. So the first thing you need to do is, of course, get lanyarded in so that you're safe, and then pull all this up until you get the tail end of your rope, which mine is right here ever so conveniently. And now you need to find yourself a convenient crotch, something that's about, I guess that would be a 90-degree angle or tighter, a little tighter, but not a really tight V-crotch. So I have one right here, and what I'm going to do is take the tail of my rope and go through the crotch, around the back here, around the main stem, and then I'm going to, so I got a U right here. Now I'll take the tail of the rope, put it back into the crotch, so that when I pull on the standing end here, it's pinching the tail. You can see the tail hanging right here. It's pinching it down. Okay, so now that rope is anchored. I can tie myself a Munter hitch right here. And I can tighten that Munter hitch down. Put that on my primary tie-in point here. And now I am ready to descend. I take my lanyard off. Okay. So now we're ready to descend. Let me make sure this is hasn't adjusted any while I'm standing here. And let's do it. I can use my guide hand on the Munter to let the slack out. And I'll take a little bit of slack in on the primary tie-in point. Woo. Alright, now we're good to go. And I will let all the slack out until I'm directly below my tie-in point. I should put this about right here. Now, at this point, I can undo my Munter hitch. Put the carabiner away, and if you watch the end there, I should be able to give it a little flick. It all comes undone. I can drop that to the ground, and at this point I can go back down to the ground.